It was amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about each of your parts and maybe what you wanted to bring out from the character? I'll pass you the mic.
Thank you. I play Alan, and I guess what I wanted to bring to Alan was everything that Kevin wrote on the page for Alan. There's a lot of insecurity, as well as confidence, but more confidence around the friends that he's comfortable with than the people he's not comfortable with. I wanted to show his family issues. I wanted to show his care for his brother as the film progresses. So yeah, there's so many things that I wanted to hit, land on. Hopefully I hit the mark.
I play Red, and I just wanted to, like you said, try and bring out what Kevin put on the page and try and understand it as best as I could. And I had an idea of the character and his backstory, and I kind of ironed all that out. And then once I got to set, for me, it was just a lot of playing and trying different things and continuing to like push as deep and intense as I could, because I know that I just wanted to give as much as I could into it. So that's kind of how I approached it, and it kind of changed throughout the filming, which is interesting and fun, and yeah, just tried to enjoy it.
Play Smitty, and I don't know, I've said it a bunch of times, but like I guess the thing that attracted me to the part was how I started reading it, and I thought he was this one thing, and then throughout the course of the story, he turns out to be a bunch of different things, and yeah, I guess I just wanted to fill in the blanks.
It is, it's so weird because I think of movies that a movie I love so much is Night of the Hunter from like the 50s with Robert Mitchum, and there's even elements of that remind me of this. How was working with Kevin? Because this is, I believe, his first feature.
Yeah, his first feature.
Yeah.
He's amazing to work with. I think he's the one who, I give so much credit to him for orchestrating this whole piece and making it all make sense the way the script did.
On a set, in the nicest way to put it, the director's at the top of the food chain, and everything rides and depends on how the director holds himself and conducts himself on set. So if you have a director who's extremely stressed out or doesn't exactly have a vision for what he wants to show or what he wants to capture, then it feels all over the place. So I just learned about preparation and about being calm. Kevin's the calmest director I've ever worked with. The craziest things would be happening, and he would just be like, "It's fine, we'll get the take when we get the take." And I just never saw an ounce of stress. So it takes all that stress from you as an actor, and you can just, I just had the best fun month of my life. I wasn't stressed, I think, once.
Lots of other things coming up, and but I'm always interested if there was a movie in particular or a show that made you each want to get into acting.
Aviator, Martin Scorsese's Aviator was the first film that I ever saw that made me want to be an actor. Because I loved Leonardo DiCaprio, and I'd watched The Beach before that. I'd watched The Departed. But I think watching The Beach and then watching Departed and then going back and watching Aviator, I think I wanted to become an actor because I saw how many different roles he was able to pull off in such a short amount of time.
No, there's not a specific film, I'd say. For me, it was just an escape, doing like theater and stuff like that, and it kind of just kept continuing. I always tried to find different escapes, whether it was sports or video games or acting. So it was an outlet that I found, and I just fell in love with.
There was a bunch of movies that my dad showed me a lot of movies when I was younger. Like I remember, he showed me like Raging Bull and Taxi Driver when I was like 12 or something. Yeah, yeah.
I just really think it's a phenomenal film, and I really hope just everyone sees it. It's so well done. The acting's amazing. The writing's amazing. You guys are incredibly talented. And I think it's fabulous that they found all these talented actors.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. That's
So
really
lovely to
nice.
meet you.
Nice to
No,
meet
it was
you.
really
Nice.
good. Like that's why I don't read reviews first or trailers because everything's subjective.
Right.
So-
Yeah, it formulates your mind
Yeah.
into a certain way of
Yeah.
thinking instead of
Yeah.
just
And
going
it's
open.
hard to do like a movie about adolescence that's so like I don't know that really grips you. I think it's either well done, like Bully was well done, Brick was well done. A lot aren't. This is really special.
So do you want people to watch this
Yes.
before they watch the movie?
Oh God, that's a great question. You know what? That is a good question. Yes, unless. God, see now I'm just like, you know what? They should watch the movie, watch this right after,
And then watch the movie again?
Yeah,
and
watch
then
the
watch it
movie
again.
again.
Go see it twice.
Two rentals. That's
Two
great.
rentals.
Great,
Yeah, they
yeah.
should see it twice with their friends on the second time.
Well, thank